Touching life.
Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back to Zane Touching Lives. Our next story is also about friendship. We will be following on the life of a young, ambitious woman and her struggles to keep her dreams alive. Let's take a look at this.
At 15, Rose's parents sent her away to the city, hoping that she would have a brighter future. Instead of a brighter future, she faced hardships upon hardships. But in spite of all the difficulties she's encountered in the city, Rose has not given up. Her determination to make it has impressed her friend Leonard so much that he has nominated her for her life to be touched.
Leonard lives at his family home in Odoko.
Hello, Leonard. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. You wrote in to tell us about Rose.
Yep.
Where did you meet her?
I met Rose through a friend. We organized a day for the beach. And on the said day, the lady by name Sandra, she also invited her friends. Rose was among them. And that was where I got to meet Rose.
Now, you have other friends who are women, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But why Rose? Why didn't you nominate any other person but Rose?
I was moved by what she told me, the story. At Kukumlimle, she had a brother. The brother actually put her into a career, like apprenticeship for sewing. And this brother also had a plan of going to Europe. But they had to go through Libya, Spain, and then, and I think the brother died in the process. So when the brother died, it means that Rose couldn't continue with the apprenticeship training. And so she was left to her fate. And that's how come she ended at the hostel. Over there at the hostel, it's not like a home where you can live in peace. It's just like a boarding house where you live with girls. So I said, okay, she can come here on weekends. So she spends her Sunday here, and then in the evening, she goes back.
She goes back to the hostel. Yeah. What's she like?
She's friendly, she's jovial, she's hardworking, she's truthful, she's selfless. That's one thing I got to know about her. Because she happens to be in a situation where she has to sometimes also support her family back at home at Nsuta. Their younger siblings who happen to be in school, and then they need maybe uniforms and stuff like that. So sometimes Rose works extra hard over there at her workplace where she earns a mega salary.
How would you like to see Rose tomorrow?
For me, I'll be happy to see her set up her own business. If she has her own job today, I think it will be a lasting solution for their problems.
Odoko is a suburb of Accra. Here, it is rumored that there are more second-hand fridges and cookers than there are people. Well, I don't know how true that is. But Odoko is also a place where many young ladies wanting to live their big city dreams live packed like sardines in cheap, overcrowded hostels. It is in such an environment that we find Rose, a shy young lady, but a wonderful example of her namesake, a resilient rose flower. Rose, what is he saying? Ufi.
What you me frasing in Sita? A honey, a woman, a me mammy, and me papa, and
now the old don't care. Had an own new mammy no papanche.
But you me by her say, a come above a pay, a my bet now, woman, being chain, a walk or the car. So, and also, make a send count for me, senior Juma, because Nanya de obey me, the Miaku school beam, no see. Me sure anya de obey me, the Miasia, until me catch her, me cares and they say, be say me senior Juma, until me cares and they say, before me. If I me free, baby, and I'm it, no. At the make on in chain, I will pass. Or the make or two a Juma more right by. For some time now, it's who to quite I could Spain. Until you call Spain, I say, you be your best story, I'm out scattered, Jennifer third, and easy. Equate Juma.
Into now, Eddie, cousin a day, Waba.
Oh, quiet, no. And channel more friends say Wakako.
Now, what's any dinner?
Say, oh, yeah. It's a nipa when you done is so bebo or not one or coy and wouldn't say at least or baby be a man now one fan. Pain, eh?
Down back at your say, Obrana, Ewan, then I am.
If you my minute home, be cocoa to baby. But therefore, no can sort them back or be find me call Ninche or honor. Starting now when you're baby and farmer, me none of the bread is none so han. It's no more internet cafe be or a honor. Namita.
Now the internet cafe.
Outside.
Outside.
Namita outside door. It's that time is Nami call PSI training. It's me that one much. No more sorry, I could shower, I could drive. If you're this crab, the better than cry, you be me. It's me, Nancy. If free a horn, put to buy a big horn of court in that dry area. Or more power, near power, must say an antiaba. Yes, I'm men anti area more, sir, coping time and music. At the sound will be a call.
It's PSI training. To me, It's
me, or mamma certificate so. But Madame for instance, now when she done ye, Juma potty be obeyed me, I can say. But more scarce G for 30 and Indian assassin. If you are back, quaint so being a dear more booze you. No, dear. Nam dear Koshawa could have. Cut now off a while 1 month. Then me who sent me, I can say a day cried, then he say in a meeting. It's not in Pessameko. Your honor back. In Pessameko, your chrome back.
then I would.
Me, now my chair command na come into me or honor me needy cry and family home. And son of me conye Juma or Chris Cafe, I had a hoddy and a year or call didi. By nanny pain or more pain on ye. So me, yes, I said, me can't me didi.
How did they pay Madame Felicio?
Never home, see me pon cry me to me nancy. Me what 9 times me pon too.
Oh, sure.
Miss Rose, I was a make.
Rose now works at Katamanto as a seamstress. Despite the small salary, she is happier now as she earns a steady income.
Auntie Joa, Auntie, Hannah Rose is here, Juma. Nip or to say, or any baby.
Oh, you'll be a Juma. Oba Juma tem. On your bio hatches and who you have bio beam and or Brennan once in so. Sometimes you cry, I late. Yeah, I say, you won't cooking so. Bibina me here or Canasana. Bibia Mecas won't you be or Yapala or Yapala.
Uncrana on your Muyajuman. Oh, yes.
Macassa in all no 8.
And she said, Ushet Rose. Now we hear Cranacana or the Musing.
Or that's or name back you want. Or more that's all among the room with my young. The be over friend be a say who you said them. To me, in a too much is your man, cautious and your penal. I am.
It's never saying I will be so be who goes about.
She said, Juma be crying when your Juma can save you no yet. And I said, oh, you know, also be no Juma come and Cabay.
Oh, and the way I did. We've come all the way from Accra to Asinsuta here in the central region to find out where Rose comes from. Me mama how?
Yeah, meet you.
Diana.
If I show that, Obeka bibi kakra fa eye Asinsuta ho achre.
Asinsuta de hana na ye yikrum. Edwuma wa ha ne se wo bekwa afuom. Edwuma bia nhye de niwa. Chere se ye kura obetumi atene mo abobra na wakọ wani.
Mo hwe mo mane mu nyina mo ba sen.
Ye maye nkono.
Rose to so sen.
Rose to so enai.
Wo mane mu nyina so hwe Rose ade na ye sonko no.
Rose no de oya sonko no mu se
ɔno nko a nipa bi a wɔdwo ɔnyɛ keka ɛna ɔka sɛ saa deɛ wei no ɔyɛ a ɛno nko a na n'ani wɔ so sɛ wɔyɛ
ebe sɛ moka bibi kakra fa Rose ho kyerɛ
nipacho owie school no na abrabɔ no na kyerɛ sɛ yɛ nyɛ sika bi a yɛde bɛtoa no adwuma so nti ne brother ne baayɛ no na ɔsɛ ne ɔne ne bɛkɔ na ɔde ne kɔe ɔde ne kɔto adwuma na adwuma no mu na ne brother no nso firi mu ɔno so aka wɔ nkran ho
ɔkɔ yɛn fie sɛ
base 6 years
base 6 years
pacho
na wo nkɔ nkran ho nkɔsra no
me pacho da bi
nti wo nhyɛ da ne baby ɔte sɛ nka mo ho ne sisi a ɛdɛn na mopɛ ma ne daakye
daakye de sɛ yɛpɛ ne daakye mpontu sɛ ne daakye obɛyɛ yie na ɔno nso ɔde bi abɛhwɛ yɛn.
Rosie's brothers and sister, let us know more about her.
Rose ɔte sɛ mu nua panyin mo ho ne sɛ
Rosie obi a ɔpɛ asɛm di nkura nhyɛ koraa na ɔde mayɛ no ɛne ne na future ɔde mayɛ no koraa tumi hu sɛ ɛyɛ ni daso a at least sɛ mo ɔhaw bi mu koraa na me frɛ na obetumi ɛde ama me
Kwabna sɛ na wo so hu ɛyɛ sister panyin Rose
ɔyɛ obi a ɔpɛ dwuma na ɔyɛ asuti na ɔwɔ ahobrɛase nso nti baabi a ɔbɛkɔ biara no ɔmo gye no
ɛdɛn na wodwen sɛ nka Rose nyaayɛ daakye mu a nkɛbɛyɛ ama no
sɛ nka woni dwuma yɛ ya dwuma a ɛdimu a obetumi dibi aboa fie ne ho nneɛma.
Although Rose's dreams of a better and brighter future in the city started with hardships and disappointments, she never ever gave up. Neither did she resort to cheap means to get rich. It is her hard work and determination to improve her life that stands our shy Rose apart from the many, many others.
I've been joined now by Rose's family. You're into that. Rose free fee, by fiancé near Moon, and I wish you know my life and I sit at the same.
I'm one a higher pa. Say, a palano to quite no me feel.
She was sharing in an more a year, our dear Kakribi at the chamo. She was more fat Rose and Brian. Now, Rose, what does one person over Pamania say with you?
And no one at Damakuma, so I make the same.
Zane Touching Life team, no. Up and maybe just one person on the chair. Intimately say we shooting in an what do when you bachelor has say you. Now, and near me, I had a chamushi, a hen of the battle. What baby Edisi? Shall we need a share near you also? This is what Touching Lives is really about. So until we meet again next week, remember that the change that you want in this world begins with you. Make sure to touch a life. Have a nice day. Next week on Touching Lives.
If he becomes who he wants to be in future, the children in the village, he will be their role model.
The objective is to get them off the streets. I want them to also become happy people like us.
So good, yeah. So far, so good, yeah. Zen has given us a wonderful way.
The Touching Lives team appreciates those who nominated others and brought their stories to our attention. They don't go away empty-handed.
So good, yeah.